Welcome to our house. We just purchased this house. We're in Chandler, Arizona. It's December, beautiful. We just spent $800,000 on this house. It's a ridiculous amount of money. And we're gonna walk through. Feels like we overpaid sometimes. It's a dog hair infested mess. I got a lot of little detail shots to show you guys of all of the gross little crevices. And we're gonna be showing you a before. This is a before walkthrough, and we're gonna incorporate maybe a couple of the things that we're working on. Very excited to show you sort of this project and have you come along this journey with us. It's very exciting. So let's go inside. You're gonna see what $800,000 gets you in Chandler, Arizona. Okay, so we are still moving in, by the way. So a lot of the rooms are in disarray. So I wish we could have got it while it was empty, but I'm just gonna show you. And some of the stuff, like I already got detail shots of a lot of like the light switches are gross. And it's these little details that people really notice, and it just makes you feel like you're in a nice home when you come in and there's not just dirt and dust on even just the little things that you're touching. It's gross. So this is a front room, classic 2000 style to put carpet in a dining room. This is a formal dining room. Probably gonna be getting rid of the dining room, this formal dining room, because no one ever uses it. No one ever uses a formal living room. It's just a giant waste of space full of furniture that no one sits on. So we have some ideas about putting up a wall here and incorporating this into maybe like a library office with bookshelves surrounding the walls. We'll take some pictures and do some SketchUps so that you can see. But I think that will be pretty cool. By the way, some details about the house before we keep going. House is 4,000, just over 4,000 square feet. I'll give you the exact numbers on all of the details for how we bought the house. But just in general, we put 10% down. Traditional financing, our interest rate is about 7.35. And I'm gonna give you all of this details. I'll put it up here on the screen. Okay, let's keep going. So this is the downstairs sort of family room, hangout room. It's got a fireplace, it's honestly a little bit small considering how large this house is. Same with the kitchen. You'll see the house goes for a long time. The kitchen has some weird things. Again, this is was built in like 2001. And if you come over here, I got some detailed shots too in the walkthrough. You can see almost positive with how thick that is. If you see next to my finger, pretty sure these are floor tiles that they've tiled this countertop with, which is kind of disgusting and weird. And so you just get gunk in the cracks. When we were trying to unload all of our stuff into the cabinets, it was disgusting. I wiped out so much dog hair. Again, these are the feelings where sometimes you buy a house and you're like, did I really just spend $800,000 buying this? Is it gonna be worth it? I promise you guys, real estate is such an amazing investment, and we're gonna show you what we're about to do to this house to make it worth over $1 million. It's gonna be amazing. So you can see, again, I got a lot of detail shots on like, there's just damage across all of the cabinets, which doesn't matter for us because we're gonna be just tearing out this entire kitchen. And yeah, if you go over, there's like a gross dog door, more dog hair, and then come look at this really fast. There's a lot of these are old windows, and Arizona being super hot, you can see some of the seals have broken, and you can see how there's air that's gotten in here and moisture. That means that this window provides almost no insulation, which makes it so this room gets really hot. Thankfully it's winter time right now, but we'll be replacing all of these windows. We want to do a little built-in dining area here, which I think will be super cool. A storage closet, I'll show you a little video clip. It's just under stair storage, so there's nothing really that special about it. And then if we go over here, oh man, so much of this is just kind of gunky, and this is the washing machine, or the laundry room. And again, you just can feel like the doorknobs feel old and crappy. The light switches are all just nasty. There's just damage on doors, things like this. Like this thing is here, but it's busted. A lot of the things that, I don't know, you'd expect to just have a nice house when you spend this much money. So, and if you come in here, this is like a little butler's pantry, appliance pantry. It's a total mess right now because we moved from a home that had a much bigger sort of storage area and pantry. So we're still trying to figure that out. But just on the other side of this wall, right here, is another pantry. This is sort of like the food pantry. Again, this was totally disgusting with dog hair as well. But since this is right on the other wall, we have some ideas about maybe connecting this and the butler pantry by just taking out this wall and combining them. It'll make for a much bigger pantry without them being separated, and having it just go straight through. So moving on over here, some more sort of damage on the wall here. This is like a little just guest bathroom, which I really am glad about, half bath. It's nice to have, especially when you have a larger home, to have a half bath for entertaining guests. It's not like, doesn't have toiletries and stuff in it. And then this is one of the really cool features of this house. It has like 2 master bedrooms. So this is sort of like a downstairs master, which makes it really great for entertaining guests. If you come on in, it's got its own dedicated door to the backyard into the pool, which is cool. Sorry, the bed's not put together yet. And then it has an en-suite bathroom, which is really great, with a closet combined in here. So if you come on in, this is really big. I got a bunch of detail shots I'll just pop up right now as I'm talking. Just like gross. You can even see there's freaking hair sticking onto the cabinets. It's gross. And I got a bunch of detail shots. And that's sort of what we're working with here. But just probably all brand original bathroom. So here's like early 2000s bathtub with a giant hair on it. Came with the house, which is pretty cool. Gross shower, old shower head. It's probably, again, original to the house. Just gunky, gross. We're gonna rip it out. And then we got another closet here. Boy, this one, we're not using it right now. It hasn't been cleaned. There is a lot of dog hair in this closet. I don't know, maybe this is where they used to put the dog. But you can just see, it's just gross. So we're gonna redo all of this. And you'll see in a future video at some point. And then this is just a toilet. There's really nothing else going on in there. It's just pretty simple. Okay, now we're gonna go to the backyard. Backyard is one of the big benefits to this house. And we have some really cool plans with the backyard. Super cool pool, so let's go check it out. Maybe in trouble. Looks like a weird lock. Okay, so there's some sort of weird things about this backyard as well, but also we're gonna make some really cool features. So there's like covered area, which doesn't provide a lot of shade, unfortunately, because the sun, especially in the winter time, the sun sort of arcs along the horizon this way, and we get a lot of direct sunlight. In the summertime, the sun really goes directly above us, and so it should provide some good shade. But if you come over here, see, you can sort of see the damaged window, is what I'm talking about. It sort of kills the view, because this is a beautiful backyard. But, like, this really, again, that's probably a 20-year-old fan. It's looking aged. Those things are probably gonna fly off if you turn it on. But this will make for a really great little hangout area. We want to put in like a wood-fired pizza oven, and then the pool is beautiful. It needs to be cleaned a little bit, and we want to do sort of incorporate some tile around the edge or resurface this floor because there is some damage and peeling up. I got some of that in the walkthrough video. But it's really cool. I think it's about 8.5 or 9 feet deep with a diving board, which is awesome. And then you'll be able to see too in the walkthrough, just beyond that fence is some sort of private lake, like a reservoir, which provides a beautiful view. It will never get developed behind our house, so we'll always have this awesome view here, which is big bonus. Those are things you can't add to a house, which is why this house has so much great potential, and we put up with the gross dog hair. So, and then over here, this was the selling point for the house. We really wanted to have a pickleball court in the backyard, especially with a pool. We want to eventually turn this into an Airbnb. And so over here made a perfect pickleball space. Sort of have more palm trees. We want to incorporate potentially some more palm trees. I love palm trees. Having sort of just putting in a pickleball court right here. And then there's the pool right there. Real grass is really difficult in Arizona because you have to have 2 different breeds. And so this will make an amazing pickleball court. It's essentially the perfect size. It's just about where the grass is exactly where it will go. And then we'll have the pool. So it's gonna be a super fun backyard, great for people to come visit. And then there's a little side yard. We wanna do some fun stuff. We have 2 kids. We wanna put in like a little sandbox and things like that. But it's not that special. There's a little shed for yard tools and things like that. So let's go upstairs. So I got a bunch of detailed shots on the stairs as well. There's some gross things. And also just like little craftsmanship things. I got a close up at the top of the stairs. Again, that just like detract from the house feeling nice. And you'll sort of see what those things are. And when you focus on these details, it really elevates the space. And then there's just gross things too. So we want to get rid of this banister and do something sort of unique that goes all the way to the ceiling. And then there's like, again, I got a close-up shot of this. There's like a booger with dog hair sticking out of it or something on the wall. Disgusting. Yeah, I'll show you the close-up. And then like this is sort of what I'm talking about, like craftsmanship is, I don't know if there was some sort of repair there. There's like stuff from probably a dog biting this, trying to get out of here or something. There's this little gate. I'm guessing it was for a dog. I don't know. I don't think they had small children before us. The loft living room it's really large. We already bought a couch for this space that's huge, 173 inches long. And it has this window right here. It's damaged. You'll be able to see again, and I'll cut to a little clip of it. But, and all of the blinds, I forgot to mention, all of the blinds are busted in this house. But there's just this amazing view here. We'll show you some more detail. May even throw out my drone so you can see it. But these windows are so bad, and all of the blinds are broken, which totally kills the view. Because there's only 3 windows that point this direction. And so we want to replace this with windows that are going to be better for enjoying this view. And then potentially even add another set of windows right here. So when you come upstairs, you just have this beautiful view of the lake in the backyard and the pool. I think it'll really add to sort of the value and the vibe of the house. But other than that, it's a fairly simple space. We'll turn this into sort of like the main hangout room. We're not putting a TV downstairs. And if you follow me over here, so we're gonna go check out 2 of the guest rooms. We have a sleeping child over here, but come check out this shared bathroom. There's 3 bedrooms on this floor right here, and they all share this bathroom. And some yucky stuff here. So, I don't know, it's just your typical 2-sink bathroom. A lot of just sort of like the cheap looking things that come with a 2000s home. Just like this cheaply mounted mirror. And then we bought this, I mean, it came with this toilet. It just says need fixing on some duct tape. Doesn't get more ghetto than that. And then just a drop-in shower that we'll probably replace with a tiled shower at some point. It's really nice that it's got this sort of slim window here that allows some natural light to come in, and it'll be a really nice feature when we have a tiled shower. It's going to definitely make it feel more elevated, especially for a guest bathroom. So if we go over here, I haven't assembled this bed yet, but this is one of the guest rooms. All of the rooms are really spacious. This is actually the smallest of all of them. To kind of give you an idea of the size, that's a queen size bed frame. So that gives you sort of an idea. And then the other big benefit, move this over. If you come this way, I've got a little video of this, but all of the closets are really big. And you can see just dusty, gross. But it is a huge closet, and I think all of the rooms, actually no, all of the rooms have walk-in closets, which is really great. Big benefit. Big rooms, big closets is always a good thing. And then this is the third room. This one's bigger than the last one. It's kind of got some cool stuff. It's a little funky with these cutouts. Well, we may do some built-in bookshelves or something like that. We haven't decided on the design of this space yet. This will most likely, for our purposes, make an office sewing room. Because Allie is a fashion designer, my wife, and so this will be where all of her machines are. Again, another big walk-in closet. Big closet, you can see, which is really cool. I think we could probably utilize the space a little more by even adding an extra row. But like you can see, there's just giant clumps of hair. So gross. I know I keep saying it, but come on. We paid $800,000. Like, I should be able to expect more than that. So let's keep going here. Okay, this is kind of a cool feature. Let me just shove this open. Got boxes everywhere. Okay, this is like a little, I don't know, sort of game closet, linen closet. It's really big, and it has like a Jack and Jill door. So just on the other side of this is the master, and the other hallway to this room. But we've talked about potentially incorporating this into the master, because this is like a really big space. But if this were to become an Airbnb, this might be a useful closet, or we can store games and fun things for our guests to do. So we'll see. If you come this way, our son's sleeping in this room right here. He's little two-year-old. Okay, this hall leads over to the master. This is sort of what I was talking about. This is like a long hall, and it just connects to that closet. And so if we were to bring out the master bedroom doors a little farther, make the master bigger, and it will push the doors out, which may help with the feng shui of the room, because having your entrance door and the bed lined up properly is like a really important part of just energy flow. And then we would be able to incorporate this closet into the master and eliminate the door on the other side, maybe add some space to the bathroom, because the bathroom's a little small. But it's cool because we got some double doors, which is like a nice benefit to a master. Definitely makes it feel nice. The master's pretty large. These are two of the windows that I was talking about that look out over the lake, which are beautiful, but those blinds are broken, so I can't even open them, which is a bummer. So we're actually thinking about moving the bed along this far wall, this blue wall, and then potentially adding a couple more windows along this wall with electric blinds. So in the morning, you're able to open the electric blinds, have a beautiful view in the master while you still lay in bed. And we'll add some lower, sort of like deeper windows, so you'll be able to see the view from laying in bed, which I think will be a really big benefit feature. Okay, and then if you come this way, again, there's more boxes, but this is the master bathroom. I got some detailed shots I'll cut to while I'm talking here. Again, just like more gunky, gross. Everything's probably original to the house, faucets and toilets and everything. And then there's just a standard toilet, but you can see this is smaller than the downstairs ensuite bath, but has essentially the same stuff. Bathtub, big window over the bathtub, which is, it's always great to have a window in your master bathroom. Gross shower. I got some details of like how gross it is. Just mold and gross stuff along the seam, and it's just gross. So we're gonna tear all of this out. We're talking about moving the shower to actually where the bathtub is, and since this space is pretty small, we'll just get rid of the bathtub, unfortunately. But we'll have a beautiful tile-in shower with a window in the shower, which I think will be super cool. And we're talking about doing some, it's called raked limestone. It's got really great texture and will look super beautiful in this shower. Because we want to go for a desert modern feel being here in Arizona. And it's a beautiful stone. So I'll include a little screenshot here of what that looks like so you can see it has great texture. But in general, that's pretty much the house. We'll show you another time. I'll do a walkthrough of my son's room. And then over here, we have another sleeping baby just beyond that glass. This is the master closet. It may look small, but you open it up and it's a giant walk-in, 2 separate sides, which is pretty cool. So you'll see that video. We'll add it in this and then we'll just record it some other time. So hope you enjoyed it. It's a big project. I want to be super open, like I said, about all of the numbers so that if you're interested in getting into real estate and buying a house like this, you understand exactly what it costs. We're young. I work full time, and so we're going to be doing this part time, and we want to get into real estate and design full time eventually. That's our goal. And hopefully you can join us on this journey, and a lot of other young people or old people, anyone that's wanting to get into real estate and design can sort of learn from what we're doing. They can learn from our mistakes so that you don't have to go through it. And I hope you enjoy and join us on this amazing journey. So thank you for watching.